For that excellent question. Let me deal with the last part of your question. You cannot sit this election out. You really cannot. We have a president who is a pathological liar, and we cannot continue having someone like that in the White House. You don't want that. No matter what your views may be, you don't want a liar in the White House. You don't want somebody who does not believe in science. Look, we can disagree on issues, but you got to believe in science. You have to have policy based on scientific fact. And if you don't, you're going to have a disastrous response to the pandemic, which has certainly been the case under Donald Trump. And you are going to ignore the existential threat of climate change, which is certainly happening under Donald Trump. But maybe even more importantly, and now I'm talking to conservatives and I'm talking to Republicans. More important than who wins or loses this election is that we maintain American democracy. And you have heard from his own lips, this is not me telling you what he says. What Trump is saying is, if we, Trump, loses this election, the only way is that it's a rigged election. Well, that's a lie. He may very well lose this election because the people want to throw him out of office. But Trump has indicated that he may very well refuse to accept the results of an election in which he loses. Now, especially in rural America, and I know this is true in the state of Vermont, we got a whole lot of people who have served in the military, who have fought and died to defend our Constitution. When you're a senator or when you're in the military, you swear an oath. And that oath of office is to defend and protect the Constitution of the United States of America. We have a president today who does not believe in the Constitution. In fact, he does not believe in the rule of law. So what we have got to do is come together. You cannot sit this election out. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there say, well, I'm not overly enthusiastic about Joe Biden. I disagree with Joe on this issue and I don't like him on that issue and so forth. I got it. I disagree with Joe Biden on many, many issues. And trust me, the day after Biden is inaugurated, you're going to see a number of us in the Senate demanding that the Biden administration move forward in a more progressive way. Have the courage to take on the powerful special interest who have so much influence over our economic and political life, believe me. But right now, we can quibble about Biden's position on this issue or that issue. And by the way, if you read his positions, they're not Bernie Sanders' positions, but they're fairly strong. They'll improve life for a whole lot of people in a lot of ways. But now is not the time to argue about whether you like Joe on this or that. Now is the time, A, to come together to defeat Trump, and after Biden is elected, and this gets to the other point that Adam raised, then we stand up from Idaho to Vermont and all over this country as a people and say, government, you have ignored rural America for too long. You've ignored the working class of this country for too long. You've catered to the rich and the powerful. Hey, you're going to listen to us, and we're going to stand up and fight for that. So let's go forward together. And the message today, you live in rural America, you live in urban America. You're white, you're black, you're brown, whatever you may be. In the next 38 days, we've got to do everything that we can to defeat the most dangerous president in American history, elect Joe Biden. And after Biden is elected, we're going to continue aggressively to make sure that we have a government that works for all of us. Thank you all very much.